What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about if Bitcoin is able to break 30,000 in the near future. Okay. I'm going to be talking about this pattern that I've been talking about, and let's see if this pattern actually plays out on a higher time frame. And then we're going to look into the smaller time frames and see if there's any hints that this pattern will be playing out, because that's very important. We haven't had too much price action lately, except that for the past few hours, price action did almost go back down to 29K level, which is an important support level. Now, before we dive into the charts, if you guys don't already have a Webull account and want some free stocks, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away free stocks value from $3,000 to $3,000 if you guys open an account and make a deposit of $100 US. And I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me using my referral link down below. So that's directly supports my channel. So if you guys want some free stuff, use my link down below. I used Webull before, and I really like them as an exchange, especially for beginners. You can trade both stocks and crypto. But with all exchanges, I would not personally have too much money on any particular exchange. I will spread my money around across several exchanges in case one does go down, right? Because we will always remember what has happened with FTX, with other crypto exchanges just recently. Now, if you guys do want regular updates on crypto and Bitcoin, as well as other altcoins, leave me a comment down below. I will check the comments, and if there are enough people who want to see a certain coin analysis on a certain coin, I will certainly do it. So be sure to make a comment, like, subscribe if you guys do find value in this video. And let's get started with looking at some of the charts here. Now, as always, I'm going to be looking at the Bitcoin charts because that is the driver of the market here. So right now we are seeing Bitcoin still at about 29.3K. So as I've been talking about on the higher time frames, I'm still bullish until something gets broken, right? So higher time frames, I've been talking about this for the longest time. So we do have a cup and handle pattern here. On the weekly time frame, right? The main resistance I'm looking at here would be about that 32K-ish level, right? That has been the resistance for the past more than a year. If the price action could get a weekly candle close above this 32K level area and hold this area, then I'm looking at a measure move of to about almost 50K here. I'm just gonna say 50K because that's an even number. Now, that's a measure move. It is an estimate. And it might not get, it's most likely not going to get there overnight. There could be a lot of twists and turns. So that is the measure move. Do your own research on the term online, right, to know really what I'm talking about here. Now, that's the weekly time frame. We did bounce off the weekly 21 SMA, which is the blue line here. That is a major moving average. Let's see if this bounce would carry the price action up to 32K. But this is the weekly time frame, so it might take some time to play out. If the price action actually breaks down below this major moving average here, we still do have the 3-day 50 SMA that has not been hit, actually, right? And that is currently at about 28.5. So I do at least expect a bounce from there. If not, it's gonna push the price action higher, right? So at least a bounce. if not pushing the price higher. But like I said, main resistance 32K. Let's take a look into the daily time frame here. This is the pattern that I'm talking about and been talking about. So we see a falling wedge pattern that has been built up for the past couple of weeks, since it has hit about 31.8K there, where I opened some of my long positions for Bitcoin, Ethereum. I had some altcoins from way before. So basically I'm still long on the market. Not financial advice, that's just what I'm doing. I haven't liquidated my positions yet because it hasn't hit my sell signal, and we still have quite a bit of major support beneath the price action here, including the weekly 21 SMA, the 3-day 50 SMA, right, which I just talked about. So if it actually breaks below those, I would consider liquidating some of my positions, because we do have a few other moving averages coming up to the price, right? And that could change the situation, including the weekly 200 SMA, which is a major moving average, right? That's at about 27.3 almost. So that could be coming up pretty slowly, and depending on how slowly this price action breaks out or breaks down, that could change the situation and change my opinion, right? And then probably beneath that, if the price action breaks beneath that, then I'm looking right back at about that 25K area, which we're not going to get into because it's there, right? There was a breakout beneath at that 25K area, but we're not going to get too far into that because we're just not quite there yet. So let's just focus on this daily time frame here, which is my focus here, because of this double bottom pattern. After breaking out of this falling wedge pattern, price action has been able to stay above it. Now we have a double bottom pattern here, a pretty long double bottom with bullish divergence on the RSI. Price action did stay above the daily 21 SMA. Let's see how this daily candle closes. So this is really what I'm looking at. The neckline would be about 30,000, right? If this double bottom plays out with that bullish divergence, I do expect the price action to break above 30K, and the next real test would be that 32K area, right? So if price action does play out here, if this pattern does play out, then I do expect the price action to break 30K. So you know, that's basically what I'm looking at on this chart. Let's take a look into the smaller time frames and see if we can get any kind of cues on what could be happening, right? So seeing the higher time frames, but now we're gonna look into the smaller time frames and see if we can get any kind of hint on what's going on, right? So price action did come down to the hourly 200 SMA. Get a pretty nice bounce there, since it has gone down to about 29.2, right? This wick right here, and now we're seeing quite a bit of bullish divergence on this hourly time frame. Now, will this amount to anything? You just gotta keep an eye out on it, because this is kind of like a smaller puzzle piece in a bigger puzzle, right? Which is the daily time frame. And if this double bottom plays out, then I do expect the price action to break 29K. Now, let's talk about the downside as well, because always going to acknowledge the other side of the chart, right? If price action does get a daily candle close below 29K, then I would say that this double bottom pattern has been invalidated, and we could be looking at something else, because as you guys can see here, we have not had a daily candle close below 29K since this double bottom has been formed. Then I could be looking at something else that's not this double bottom pattern here. So that is the downside, the bearish case scenario, right? So this is really what I'm looking at. Let's take a look into Ethereum, XRP, and total altcoin market cap real quick, because for the most part, they do follow Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has been pretty boring. Let's take a look into Ethereum, where I talked about this falling wedge pattern, which usually breaks to the upside. Measure move is about $2,000 from this breaking point. And price action is staying above this falling wedge pattern at this moment. If price action does break back into this falling wedge pattern, then I will have to try to rechart this. But then I would say that we could try to rechart that right now, but I mean, it could still be possible that it is in a bigger falling wedge pattern, but that would not be looking good for the short term, at least. If we get a daily candle close back into this pattern, not very likely though, because it's just, really running out of space, and we do have the daily 200 SMA right into the pattern here. So price action breaking back into this pattern, not as likely, but of course not absolutely. Anything could be happening in this market here, right? Let's take a look into XRP. XRP currently at about 63 cents. It did break out of that falling wedge pattern here. Measure move out of this breakout would be about 89 cents. It did get a bounce from that daily 50 SMA, which is the gray line here. It is staying above this falling wedge pattern. Basically, I would say the same comments about this pattern as what I did with Ethereum just right now. So like I said, I think it's going to follow. It's going to depend a lot on Bitcoin, right? As it mostly does. So this is what I'm looking at for Ethereum, XRP. Let's take a look into total altcoin market cap and see if we actually got a breakout of that falling wedge pattern. It doesn't look like it. So this total altcoin market cap is lagging way behind Ethereum and XRP in terms of a breakout, as well as the moving averages. As you guys can see, this total altcoin market cap is still beneath its daily 50 SMA and a daily 21 SMA, the blue and the gray line there. As well as the 200, if you guys want to compare to Ethereum. So this chart is lagging quite behind Ethereum and XRP. It makes sense. Bitcoin kind of takes the lead, Ethereum's XRP, and then probably the total altcoin market cap from experience. Now, that's just what I'm looking at. If you guys found this video to be helpful, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great Friday.